Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dallar's Twi'lek Tactics on an early Wednesday. We're actually getting the patch notes video out early for you today. And that's because I'm going away with my family on a mini winter vacation, so I will have nothing out. I have nothing prepared until I come back on Monday. So we're going to do the patch notes video before I leave. Where's my transition button? There it is. Now, this one is a major. Well, let's go there. This one's a major update. I did not expect this one to be so big, given that, you know, last week's one I was expecting to be the big one, but they're giving us a lot. So strap in, hold on to your butts for this video, because we are getting a lot of goodies tomorrow when the game goes live after the update. So the old blah, 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 down for 2 hours, blah, 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 500 diamonds, donkey punch, in the face, mailbox, blah, 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 all that good stuff. Okay, so let's go. Ready? All right, here we go. So, Awakened REZ is coming to the game tomorrow. Yes, I know Leo, we just got him, what, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? No, 3 weeks ago. We got him 3 weeks ago, Leo. And they fixed him once. They say they're going to fix them again, but they are also giving us now Awakened REZ. Now, before you throw up your pitchforks and say, wow, whoa, 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 slow down. It hasn't even been a month and we got Awakened Leo. Awakened REZ is going to be a little bit different with how we acquire his soul crystal nucleuses for Awakening. We're going to get his stuff separate from where we get Leo's stuff right now. So we're still going to be on the same timeline. In a week's time, we're probably going to get the next Awakened Hero, or maybe they'll push it back a little longer, give us some more time. Who knows? We don't know. Don't know the timeline on these things. There's not enough data points for me to generate a significant or a... not significant. Yeah, significant pattern, right? So REZ is coming. What does he do? Basically, they're turning REZ into a healing support. So REZ up until now, and then he's got a lot of stuff going on here. REZ up until now has been like just a great non-healing support, but they're giving him healing. So now we're going to be able to use him everywhere. So let's read a little bit of it. So his new ultimate, this is, remember, keep in mind, this is at Awaken 5. It takes a little bit of resources to get to Awaken 5. You can't just jump in day one tomorrow unless you want to spend $400, $500. You're not going to do it. This is something that's going to come along in like a month. Unless you're working on other heroes, then it's going to be longer because you're just going to push him to the back of your plan. So what does he do? This is his new ultimate. Injects a stim pack into an ally, restoring their energy to max, which he already does, as well as restoring HP equal to a percentage of REZ's max HP. So now he's an energy filler and a healer on his ultimate. The more an ally's energy is restored, the more REZ's energy is spent. This is already how it works, but a certain amount of minimum cost is required. That is also how it's always worked. You can reduce that minimum cost with his exclusive. Prioritizes the ally in his row, and if there is none, then select the target with the highest attack. That is the same. No range restrictions. That's new. No range restrictions is completely new, because his ultimate up till now, if he rolled back and you wanted to target the guy at the other end of the field, you couldn't, because he had a limited range. This is going to be really big. A lot of people were complaining about this. So, very, very good new ultimate. The talent effect of his ultimate, after energy is restored, the target ally also increases attack. That's huge, especially for people that are using him in with the assassins for whale boss. This would be extreme. Like, you know how REZ was already kind of broken when you paired him with Dominic? He's going to be even more broken now, because you raise Dominic's attack ceiling higher, you're going to raise his possible damage cap for his ultimate. Potential. So this potential, this is the awakened tree. If allies' HP or energy is already full before the stim pack, then REZ restores a percentage of max HP and energy. So full rage. Oh, rage does not count. Yeah, we already knew that. So now what this is doing, say if you have him on auto, and if the guy was already at full energy, now he won't actually expend, what is it? REZ restores a percentage. So the way it reads is he's only gonna like top it up. So that's good. Now, does that also kind of limit how much energy REZ is using? Does he gain some back? I don't know. New passive. Oh, right. Self-destruct. Upon death, REZ activates the death effect, explodes on the spot, dealing damage to enemies around him equal to percentage of his max HP. Remember, that's a one-time no whammy. He's only going to explode once. But then he's also going to reduce energy by 600. Now, that is a full energy bar, and that is going to be really, really big for PvP. So if you were using REZ in PvP, that's specifically where this is going to be most effective. And then the potential effect. When exploding, REZ restores energy to allies around the explosion. So this is actually really cool. So if you're using them on, say, like a melee type squad, like tanks. We used to use REZ with tanks. Tanks like to get in there right into the action. REZ is going to be in there too. When REZ dies and explodes, he's going to strip all of the ultimate bars of the people around him unless they are vanguards. And then he's going to restore energy to tanks. So basically, you're going to get a full round of ultimates. They're going to be left in the dust. Where this is going now I like to use tanks against vanguards, and this isn't really going to work as effectively because I'm not going to be reducing the rage. But giving all my tanks another ultimate, that is going to be very good. And I'm, like I said, I'm primarily using tanks against energy, but this might push them over the top to maybe give tanks the edge on assassins. Don't know. We're going to have to test it once we get him sufficiently awakened. So that's cool. We're getting REZ. They did say that we were going to get REZ in their Q1 roadmap, so not surprising. I'm a little bit surprised he was this fast. I thought they would wait until next week and give Leo the full month, but I guess not. And then what are we getting? New events and optimizations. So here we go. A brand new wish list banner, Divine Blessing. These things are coming around every 2 weeks now. They're just like clockwork. They have to, as I've explained in previous videos. We got so many SSS now that the only way for them to get them out at a regular clip for everyone to pick up is to have a wish list banner every 2 weeks. Who we getting? Samael, Fiona, and Ampu. Okay, Samael, awesome. Definitely recommend you pick him up. Fiona, awesome. Definitely recommend you pick her up. Ampu, still great. He's the number 3 damager on a summoner team, and he is kind of still critical in the summoner lineup. And the elite heroes we don't care about. I shouldn't have to explain how the wishlist banner works. You get a lot of SSS. There are recurring pities, so you'll get your pity at 60, and then that pity is going to be refreshed. If you get the hero that you want on your wish list before pity, it refreshes the pity there. But if you get a hero that is not your wishlist hero before pity, your pity is not reset. It's a good way to get a lot of good heroes. I think the most I've gotten is I think I've gotten 6 in 120 tickets before. But yeah, this is really, really good. Return to Giant Tower. This is where I'm a little bit surprised. So it is actually Samael's cycle to be in the Giant Tower. But he's not. A new Return to Giant Tower event will open on some servers. The main rewards of this event are Fiona copies. So that's interesting. So it was supposed to be Samael. Like clockwork, this was Samael's Giant Tower. Does it matter? No, because most of us, and I recommend that most of you, don't pick up the copy. We are now, given the rework to Giant Towers, we are now picking up these soul crystal nucleuses. Now, it is still Leo. This is going to be the last time it's Leo, most likely, because I think the next week we're going to get either it's going to be REZ put in here or another Awakened Hero slotted into here. So I do recommend you pick up the Leo Soul Crystal Nucleuses, because right now in the what is it called? The virtual training room and the virtual training shop, we still have Dan shards. So I don't know how you're going to acquire Leo specific Soul Crystal Nucleuses after this week. So be mindful. I recommend you pick up these. But so then Fiona, like I was saying, it's supposed to be Samael, but they're putting in Fiona in here. And while that is contrary to the schedule, it doesn't matter, because we're not really going for Fiona copies. If you want Fiona copies, go for it. She's great. She's one of the best supports in the game. You won't be disappointed. But I do highly recommend you pick up the Leo Soul Crystal Nucleuses. They have said they are going to look at him some more, and that I have heard that they have a new build for him on the test server right now, so it's likely we're going to get another upgraded Leo next week along with the new Awakened Hero. It's all speculation, but I'm usually closer to the truth than I'm completely wrong with these things. New Quantum Mimic is coming to the game. This is the offsetting event to the Gamuzo's Bell Details Gathering. You know, it is a bi-weekly event. Quantum Mimic, what are we going to get in here? Pandemonium and Titan's Hammer. So, this is another Quantum Mimic where I don't need any of the rewards. My Titan Hammer is maxed. My Pandemonium is maxed. You can hoard these materials and carry them over until next month's. So, I'm going to be hoarding again. I'm going to have a lot of Quantum Mimic currency banked up in my bags. And that's a week-long event. And then Hero Rally. Come on, everyone loves Hero Rally. Hero Rally is where you get all your dust for the Awakening, right? You're going to hoard to 500 advance tickets, and then you're going to unload them on the Hero Rally. I think I can pull this week. I don't know. We'll see. But, yeah, I wouldn't recommend pulling under 500 because I'm still going for the Triple S selector at 500 because there are heroes in there that I think might be awakened, aka Emma. So like I am currently using my Triple S card from the Hero Rally to get Emma copies. I really hope they awaken her because Emma's cool. She's got a skin. I kind of like to use her again. What else? What else? What else? So interoperated servers, basically server merges. I discussed this in my video yesterday, my This Week Internal Evolution video, and I went over it in detail, so I'm not going to go over it in detail now. There's a lot of people that still misunderstand what the server merges mean when it comes to PvP. I'm gonna briefly go over it right now, and what this is doing is it's amalgamating. We'll do the high level first. What this is doing is it's amalgamating huge blocks of the population because prior to the merge on EU and NA, servers 1 to 10 were isolated, and then we had a big block from 11 to 71, and that is because for those first 71 servers, that's when the majority of the players came into the game. We had an influx, a huge influx, and those players all came in the same time block, which made them eligible basically to compete against themselves fairly in PvP. After that, when the player influx or inflow was starting to become more spaced out, the server blocks, the server clusters got smaller, and they were in server clusters of 8. So like 91 to 99, 99 to 107, etc. And the reason why that was is because there was a significant gap in between those server clusters that it made it unfair to match people from servers, say, 100 to 108 versus 92 to 99. Or you get what I mean? So what they're doing now is they're amalgamating all these huge blocks, but they're still sufficiently spaced out that they're trying not to harm people that have an unfair advantage because they've been playing so much longer than newer players. But they're lining up, they're gearing up for Guild vs. Guild and Guild Expedition, which they said that they want to launch in Q1. So this had to come first. So Twilight Lands and Endless Battle are an individual server thing. If you are after this merge, you will not compete against other players that you're already competing against in Endless Battles and Twilight Lands. Now, your Galactic Arena is a 2 or a 3 server bracket. That is not changing. Your 1v1 arena is not changing. Your Summit Arena or Ascension Arena is not really changing. There may be some small changes depending on server distribution. So you may pick up a server under what you usually pick up in your Summit Arena, or a server higher than what you usually pick up in your Summit Arena server, because those Summit Arena is always changing, and they always announce the server clusters that are going to be in your bracket. So for the most part, Ascension and Summit Arena is unaffected by server merges. The biggest change that might negatively affect you is that these are going to be your Hell Arena brackets. So if that means I'm going to be negatively affected by that, because there are some monster Krakens that came in the first week of play in NA 1 to 10 that now I have to compete against in the Hell Arena brackets or the Hellfighter brackets in Hell Arena. So this is the only place where you're going to really be negatively affected, is Hell Arena. Other than that, you're just going to have more access to guilds. You're going to have more access to more players through World Chat. You're going to be able to have, they want sufficient guilds to be in each cluster to facilitate their launch of Guild vs. Guild and Guild Expedition game modes. So this is a very, very good thing. There's only one area, and that is Hell Arena, where you, as a free-to-play player or a low spender, might be negatively affected, where you will have to go up against more whales and more krakens. Otherwise, this is good for everybody in the game. All right. Okay, so this is this next stuff. This is a little bit different. I didn't expect this. They're adding a weekly pass. So right now in the game, let's go. I want to go over there just to show you guys. If we go to the store, there's these. Right now we have monthly pass and the yearly pass. The yearly pass is awesome. I do recommend, if anyone was ever going to spend $40 in this game, this is where you'd want to do it. This is an amazing, amazing deal for what you get every Thursday for the course of a year. But the monthly passes I don't really recommend. You can't see it under my head. Maybe I'll go like this. But, you know, what do you get? You get this little bit if you buy this one, and you get what? A 2 advanced and 2 basic. Those are bad, but I think they're changing those. So right now the monthly passes are really, really bad. I wouldn't recommend that anybody goes and gets those passes. So added a weekly pass. So now we have a yearly and a monthly pass. Now we're getting a weekly pass. You can purchase the weekly pass to get valuable rare rewards and an additional reward every day. So this is going to work the same as the monthly. You're going to purchase it once, you're going to get the one-time purchase, and then you're going to get the recurring reward every day for the week. Launched a new version of Growth Fund. If you guys don't know what Growth Fund is, let's go back to the game. It's right here. Right here, right? This is where you could buy a whole lot of diamonds for money. And they were relatively low priced. And I did buy all of these. Whoa, I guess. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. No, this is what Growth Fund. Okay, I was thinking diamond. No. Growth Fund you get just by passing story stages. So if we see, where does it end? All right. So I don't know. I don't want to scroll through the whole thing. But if you buy it, which I did on my main account, then every time you pass the selected story stage, you get a bunch of diamonds. So they're launching a new version. I don't know what that's going to mean. Instead of just adding this, it's probably going to mean I have to buy it again to get whatever's in here, because there's no way they're giving away stuff for free. But we'll see when it goes live tomorrow. But that's what the Growth Fund is. It was $15, and you got like 35,000 diamonds. Back when diamonds were a more, I don't want to say they're useless now, but they felt more valuable when I started playing the game. Like, I'm talking week 1. But really, they're not. Everyone and their dog has a hoard of diamonds right now. But I'm interested to see what's in there. I'm assuming it's just going to be more diamonds, and it's going to apply to all of the story stages that they've added to the game. If so, don't buy it. If it's just diamonds, don't buy it. But we'll see what's in there. And then they're upgrading the monthly pass. So we talked about they're adding a weekly pass. We don't know what's going to be in there. Don't know if it's going to be worth it. They're tweaking the Growth Fund. Don't know what's in there. Don't know if it's going to be worth it. And then they're going to upgrade the current monthly passes. They've already upgraded them once before. I think they've upgraded them once before. Let me just... No, they haven't upgraded the monthly passes. So what are we going to get now? So 4 players who have purchased a monthly pass, and the monthly pass is within the validity period. Ooh, butchered that one. After the update, the system will automatically upgrade the old version of the monthly pass to the new version. So if you do buy these things, you're going to get the upgraded rewards. You're not going to have to purchase again. It's just going to automatically enter you into it, and you're going to get the updated new rewards. So the silver pass, which was the small one, that was the $5 one. What are you going to get? What are you going to get? So the purchase, you're going to get patrol gold. So you're going to get gold. Oh, no. This is where you're... Oh, okay. So what you get from your patrol box is increased by 10%. Doesn't sound like a lot. Number 2, the max stamina of Crimson Abyss is increased by 1. and you're going to gain an extra stamina a day. So you're going to just, is that really worth it? No, not worth it at all, in my opinion. I don't think you're going to need this at all, especially with one of the other updates that is coming later on we're going to talk about. Soul Rubelite from the Patrol and Crimson Abyss, not worth it. Don't spend your money on that. Please don't. You don't need it. And then the Gold Monthly Pass, the big one, which was $10, you're going to unlock the Privilege Shop. Okay, the Privilege Shop. What does that mean? What does that mean? I want to know. And then you're also going to get, you know, also that 10% increased gold, XP, and Soul Rubelite from your Patrol box. Crimson Abyss Okay, so... And you're going to get Crimson Abyss Stamina Diamond cost, negative 20%. Okay, so if it was just these three, I would say no. If it was, if it was just the extra Patrol rewards and the Crimson Abyss Diamond cost, no, not worth it. But what is the Privilege Shop? Players can consume diamonds, spend diamonds, to buy rare items in the Privilege Shop. Those who have purchased the big monthly pass, and I really hope they don't increase the price, because right now it's $10. Those who purchase the gold monthly pass will additionally unlock exclusive Privilege Shop rewards where they can buy more valuable items and have a chance to obtain rare items such as Chaos, Soul, Crystal, Nucleus, Shards, Universal Crystal Shards, and Mythic Runes. Now, they did say that they were going to give us more places to get these Soul, Crystal, Nucleus Shards. You can currently purchase them in-game. Now, what this sounds like to me, it says you will have a chance to obtain them. It sounds like it's an RNG. I will probably purchase it tomorrow just to see, just to look at what this Privilege Shop is. I'm assuming many people will. If you're in my Discord, I'm so sure the screenshots will be flowing. But interesting that they did say they wanted to give us more ways to get these Chaos Soul Crystal Nucleuses, but then they put it behind a paywall. Okay, that's, you know what? That's fine. But let's think of where currently, is there any way currently to get these shards, this crystal, free to play in game? Not really. The only way you're going to get it is by pulling really high amount of limited tickets on the Mirror of Reformation. And that's it. Mirror of Reformation. You need, and can free to play don't have that many limited tickets. They're probably not getting these. So currently there is really no free to play way to get these shards, the general ones, in game. And I know people are going to say, no, you can get it from the Mirror of Reformation, but let's be honest here. Let's be honest. Free-to-play can't accrue that many limited tickets in order to get that every 2 weeks. If they hoard up, okay. If they hoard up over a month and pull on one, okay. But then they're going to be missing out on new hero releases. So no. Effectively, no. Free-to-play are screwed from getting these. The only way free-to-play are getting any kind of Awakening Crystal material is from the Digital War Store, which is 1 Dan Crystal every 20 days, or pulling on Giant Tower and pulling on Mirror of Reformation. That's it. That's it. So I will probably purchase this because do I want more chances to get these? Yes. I also want to see what's in there and see how this works. I want to see. They will get me one time, and if it sucks, never again. All right, here's the really good one. This is too good to be true. This is too good to be true. So, added new levels to Crimson Abyss. We have been asking for this forever. They did say that this was coming in the Q1 roadmap. I did not expect it this quickly in Q1. But they have added levels 16 to 24. They're just going full tilt. 24. And what can you get from level 24? Gene Mutation 1 shards, which nobody needs. Come on, EE. Come on. Nobody needs this. I did send a recommendation to the devs saying that we should be able to trade Gene Mutation 1 crystals for Gene Mutation 2 crystal shards. Nobody needs Gene Mutation Crystal 1 except for brand new players. And I would even say the brand new players don't need to Hyper Evolve Elites because they're useless after 2 months of play. Well, I might be a little bit hyperbolic there, but quickly. But we're also going to get Gene Mutation Crystal 2 shards from rewards from Crimson Abyss. That's incredible. That's crazy. And that significantly kind of nerfs why we like Twilight Lands, because that's the big whammy reward from Twilight Lands is the Gene Mutation 2 crystals. Now we're going to get them from Crimson Abyss. Like, how hard is it going to be? I hope it's really hard, because it's been a while since I've had a dungeon challenge, or a dungeon that is challenging. But I'm sure, and this also means new guide videos, because generally, what did we use? Summoners. You want to use Summoners, right? We've been able to nuke it down with Assassins till now. But Summoners is the recommended and the ideal team to use in this, based on the mechanics of the fight. So, are you going to need a really high Awakened Dan? Probably. Probably. I'm just letting you know. Probably. You're going to need a really high Awakened Dan to get this thing done. Right? Because what did we always run into before? There was survivability problems with Summoners. And then once you solved the survivability problems, there was damage problems. There was DPS problems. So you were either dying or not having enough DPS. So it was a really fine mix. So this is cool. This is probably the best part of the whole update, in my opinion. But there's more. There's more. Optimize the shop system. We've all been saying that all these shops are useless. They're outdated rewards. We have currency just building up. Nothing viable to spend it on. And now here they go. Added new items to the goods shop. To the goods shop. Okay. Let's go look at what the guild shop is first. The goods shop is in here. So just this one. There's nothing. I haven't bought anything in here forever. Forever. Nothing. I don't recommend anyone buy anything in here. So they're adding new stuff to this goods shop. Finally. Thank you. What are they adding? Gene Mutation Crystal 2 shards. Okay, but if you can complete high-level Crimson Abyss, maybe you don't need to buy them from here, right? Because what are they trying to do? Are they trying to drain our diamonds in anticipation of event? Because they do, remember the Easter event? That's all I'm going to say. Stamina supplements for Katosian Triangle. Stamina supplements. This is for Lost Valley. Katosian Triangle staminas. That I want all of those. I want all of those. I want all of them. I want all of them. Stamina for challenging Crimson Abyss. And then trophy crystals. What are trophy crystals? I know when I first read it, I was like, what? Wait, what? What's a trophy crystal? What's a trophy crystal? So I'll show you what a trophy crystal is. If we go into collection, it's these things, right? Trophy crystals. These are what you need to update your collection levels. These are pure stats. So right now, the only way you can get these is by getting new trophies or through the dismissal shop. So dismissal shop, you see there right here, boom. These translate into pure stats for your entire roster. So I used to go for astrals. I don't go for astrals anymore. I only go for all of these with bright dismissals and then with normal dismissals. Because where these are just RNG chances to get things, these crystals, these trophy crystals, are pure stats. So always, in my opinion, always go for those over everything else. So they're just going to add those into the shop as well. But these will randomly refresh in the good shop, and you can refresh the shop. There's a button in there that you can refresh the good shop a couple times. You can do it it costs 100 diamonds. I just tried it. So this is awesome. This is very, very awesome. This is the good shop. They're also adding new items to the Wasteland shop. Wasteland, what are we buying in Wasteland shop? We're buying red runes. Pretty much. Specifically, just red runes. But they're also adding trophy crystals into the Wasteland shop. Good. Again, pure stats. Always grab them. Red runes, trophy crystals. If you see them pop up in the Wasteland shop, always grab them. Added new items to the dismissal shop. Trophy crystals. Trophy crystals are already in the dismissal shop. We just looked at it. Okay. Here we go. Added new items to the Galactic Arena shop. REZ's Soul Crystal Nucleus. So they did say in the Q1 roadmap that REZ was going to be a little different. His awakening, you weren't going to get his crystals from giant towers, from mirror reformations. You were going to get him basically for free, because REZ historically has been a for free. He is a triple S that all free to play will get over time, maxed out. So you will be able to awaken him for free by buying his Soul Crystal Nucleus from the Galactic Arena shop every time it refreshes. This is a pure free-to-play friendly addition to the game. Got to give them credit where credit's due. This is really good. Now, that's not saying if you want to go buy a whole bunch of generalized Chaos Soul Crystal Nucleuses and get him up faster, you can, and the Krakens probably will, but free-to-play, you don't have to. You can just get him every time this shop refreshes. You can up his awakening level. I did new added new items to the outfit shop. Leo's Carrot Skin, King Skin. Okay. Spenders, I'm sorry. You had to spend $100 for this. I did not, because I thought it was ridiculous to spend $100 on a skin. Now, maybe I can get this in the Hell Arena shop, or the outfit shop. But the problem with the outfit shop is that you have to get that currency from your Hell Arena currency, and there are far, far, far more important things to get out of Hell Arena than these. I have never had an influx or a surplus of currency in Hell Arena in order to buy skin shards, or skin currency. And they're adding Daniel's Christmas skin in there. They did try to sell Daniel's skin for, I think it was $25 during the Christmas event. But they're just adding it into the shop. So anyone who purchased this during Christmas, sorry. Optimize the equipment system. So adjusted the drop rate of legendary equipment from Disa Caves and Katosian Triangle. So right now you could get mythic, yellow mythic legendary gear, right, from Disa Caves and Katosian Triangle. Katosian Triangle. So they're giving you, they're decreasing the amount of crap gear that's going to drop when you do these dungeons, and that's only fair. Be advised, though. Be advised that what this is going to do is it's going to speed up the filling of your bag space a lot faster. So if you are a person that did not like to sort through their bags and clear out their bags every week, you're going to have to, because what I anticipate in 3 weeks is we are going to get a huge influx of the community screaming again, more bag space, more bag space, more bag space. Me, as an endgame player, I never have a bag space issue. It just requires that you clean it up and manage it. I know it is tedious, but it is a necessary evil in this game if you want to be at the highest level. So if you don't care that your characters have the best gear, then your bags are just going to fill up and they're just going to delete. So be on the lookout that, yes, this is a good change, but this giving us legendary equipment is going to drastically speed up the filling up of our bag space. Optimize the commander system. Now, I've been saying for a while now, don't spend any purification materials on your commanders, because they did say that they were going to fix it. Added a certain number of SSS hero bonuses. What does that mean? Added a certain number of hero bonuses. We only have, what, 4? We can get 4, or we can get 5. We can get 5 SSS heroes. What does that mean? Added a number. Can we get more? Or is there a chance to get more? Well, we'll see. Increase the probability of randomly getting effective SSS hero skill bonuses. What does that mean? Skill bonuses? Oh, skill bonuses. Okay, so this is +1 all skills. And I'm assuming this is also ultimate. I'm going to read this as being that we have, on the commanders, there is an increased probability of getting the effective SSS heroes. So that's what they describe them as. They're not actually SSS heroes, they're SSS hero skill bonuses. So they're saying right now, we don't know what, we have no idea what the increased probability is. It could be 2%. But they are increasing the probability of getting effective SSS heroes on your commanders. I've been hoarding materials in anticipation of this because I never seem to get it. I never seem to get what I want. Optimize the recruitment interface. Okay, I don't think this is a big deal. unified the gold SSS icon of the hero's avatar at the bottom left of the recruitment screen into a blue SSS icon, involving the limited recruitment, divine blessing wishlist, and collaboration requirement. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Let's go look in game. It does say... Oh, it says limited recruitment, divine blessing. Okay, so this would be limited recruitment. So... unified the gold SS icon of the hero's avatar at the bottom left into a blue icon. Okay, if we look at it right now, it is already a blue icon. So I don't know what they mean here. I don't know what they mean here. I'm assuming... Oh, right there. That's it? That's the bottom left. This is what they mean. Okay, that's stupid. This isn't optimizing anything. So they're changing the gold SSS on the avatar down here into a blue one to make it the same as this one. Were there really people out there that were complaining that, why is this one better than this one? This one is gold. It is better than this one, which is blue. Why are they saying it's blue when it's gold down here? Wow, that is a pointless change. It took me a second to understand what that meant, but yeah, changing it from gold to blue. That is, I was going to say a bad word, but that is stupid. Optimized Hell Arena system. Modified the red dot logic of Hell Arena interface entrance. Okay, so after you do all your attacks, it will still give you a red dot saying go attack when you have no attacks left and there's no one else you can hit. So they're just going to make it so that once you finish, you won't get a red dot. Optimize the dismissal system. The dismissal system now supports the dismissal of heroes exclusive awakening items. So if you are a Mega Kraken and you have extra Dan Soul Crystal Nucleus Awakening shards in your bag, you will now be able to trade them in for dismissal coins. That is a problem that 99.9% of us will never face. Or at least not for a very long time. Very long time. This one, guys. You know when I do my thumbnail for this video, I always say at the very bottom in a little text, it says, and some useless updates that no one cares about. This update right here, this bug fix, is huge. Well, it's not huge, it's big. Fix the issue where Piran Isaki's energy potion skill would select a summon as the target. I notice with my Awakened Dan that if I put Piran on the team for my Turbine team, that Piran will target Dan's hawk or his drone, his bird. That's no. So I want her to target Dan, because his attack will then translate into all of his summons, and his attack increase will also give a little bit of extra passive attack increase to the rest of the team. So this is a really big fix for Piran. But this is mainly where you're going to see this, where you're going to feel the effect of this, is the summoner team in Guild Hunt Turbine Boss. So if you just randomly notice, wow, my summoner team is doing way more damage in Guild Hunt, this is why. Fix the issue where the commander level description was not displayed after activating the talent effect of Leo's Awakening skill. Okay, don't really care about that. And that's it. So this, I'm going to have to leave this up because when I make my thumbnail, there's a lot. There's a lot in here. There is a metric butt ton of stuff in this update. This is a huge update. Hope you enjoy it. I can't wait. I wonder what the privilege shop is going to look like. They did put some new monetization in there. REZ Awakening, shop interface, or shop overhaul, commander overhaul, gear, more gear overhaul. So much to this update. Kudos. I'm gonna golf clap. Or is this golf clap or is this like the Queen clapping? I don't know. If you're American, you don't care about the Queen. I'm Canadian. I'm still part of the Commonwealth. Still a relevant part of my culture. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you coming along. What can we do for a word of the day? Okay, here we go. I think I already put Silly Putty. But I got some... Yeah, I'm not going to do Silly Putty. What do I want to do? I want to do Pikachu. We're going to go Pikachu, okay? Because I got a big old Pikachu from when I was in my early 20s up on my shelf above my desk. So, word of the day is Pikachu. If you made it to the end of this video, which is 40 minutes long, wow, I'm sorry. Put Pikachu down in the comment section below. Also, tell me what you think of all of the content and all of the updates that is coming to the game tomorrow, Internal Evolution. Till then, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you later. I'll see you back. I'll be back here on Monday. Cheers, peace, bye-bye.